I gave my introduction.
I'll get the introduction on this one.
You're up.
If you haven't seen that video, we have an audience reacts. It'll be posted before this. But, hello and welcome to another midnight showing. As always, I'm Kelly.
I'm DJ.
And we just got out of Unfriended.
Unfriended. You can certainly say the demographic for this movie was there.
We had one guy older than us and the rest were teenagers.
Yeah.
And I want to hit that lady who brought her baby into it.
Why?
Because I couldn't afford a babysitter.
Not why do you want to hit that lady? Why did she bring her baby in there?
Because I couldn't afford a babysitter. The reaction works both ways.
That was... Wow.
So, non-spoiler version. I thought this movie sucks.
I don't know what to think of this movie. I knew there was going to be jump scares, and I don't think my heart could take it, so I was like, had my ears plugged the whole time.
Yeah.
And
a lot of these jump scares are cheap as fuck.
Yeah. They're
so easy, and...
This was, however, rated R.
Because they honestly said fuck enough times.
Yeah. There was sex jokes, there was blood, and you can't...
Penis on camera.
You can't make a movie revolving around somebody's suicide a PG-13. That automatically gets a rated R. Right there.
So, yeah. I applaud some of the things this movie did. Going out of your way to actually make this, get all of the companies, Facebook, YouTube, Skype, that
chat roulette.
Chat roulette. Yeah, he actually paid for all of the programs. Everything that's used in this is real, including, like, they even use the iTunes stuff and the Spotify. Yeah. That's all completely real, and they paid for it, and I applaud that. And it did give some of the movie really good cred. Until they decide to completely ignore that for convenience sake, but we'll get into that. So there's something here that could have worked. I don't think it did, because when you get right down to it, it's another found footage movie with even crappier camera work.
Is there a Hollywood movie making program or something that they use, or was the whole thing really shot from like the computer windows like that?
It looked like almost the entire thing was whatchamacallit, webcammed.
Yeah.
HD webcam.
That was the one thing that kind of drew me to this when I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
That's a bold choice.
Oh, speaking of the trailer,
and they didn't
advertisements on this were horrible. You could not open a video on YouTube for about 2 weeks without getting this trailer before it.
Yeah.
So, I think that's one of the reasons why it's getting so much good press right now, is everybody knows about this horror film, and nobody knows about Lazarus Effect.
Because it's a movie based around, they're reaching out to you. They want help.
No, they don't. They want to fucking kill you for ruining their lives. So, yeah, we're going into the spoiler section. My final verdict is... If you're curious, wait till Netflix.
Yeah, you're paying $8.95 or whatever for Netflix.
$9 now.
For Netflix anyway, you might as well see it. I'd even, if you don't have Netflix, I'd say Redbox it. It's only like $3.
Yeah. It's not worth the price of the full ticket. It's a gimmick, and when you get down to it. Oh my god, the grasshopper's still there. Yeah, when we got in the car at the theater, there's a grasshopper on my windshield wipers. I thought I knocked it off.
Maybe it's Laura.
No! Oh god! So, yeah.
The characters, we gotta get into the characters.
Yeah, going into the spoiler version, yeah.
There's Laura. Ken is the best character ever. Adam is a jerk.
Jess.
Val's a bitch.
Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch.
And, yeah, you only ever learn about their first names except for Blair. Her last name was Lily.
Yeah.
And that's just because she's always typing on her Facebook thing. And, God, none of them are redeemable. They're all fucking jackasses. I think that's my biggest problem. If there was actually a character here that was redeeming, they type in that line where they earlier in the movie it says we're all good people now.
Yeah, no.
Fuck no, you aren't. They're all moronic jackasses who are constantly abusing one another, and they call themselves friends? Why would you even answer a Skype call from any of these people? Granted, Blair and Mitch were probably the more likable of the two.
Yeah.
They did do shit that was bad, but you could actually see reasonings for their stuff.
Yeah.
Not that it really fucking matters when your people are dying on screen!
Yeah, the thing, I thought it would have, like, gone into them, like, you know, sitting down and doing this Skype, like, get a little background. But no, it literally opens up on a YouTube video of the girl in question, Laura Barnes, putting a gun to her head and committing suicide, and everybody around her kind of freaking out.
And people thinking it's a better idea to film it and put it on YouTube.
Apparently this happened like 2 years ago.
No, just one. It was just
was
one.
It?
It was 1 year ago, and it was our anniversary.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was, like, taking place in 2015.
No.
And then the thing pulled down, it was like 2013. I'm like, really? What'd you do for the first year anniversary?
Yeah, it was supposed to take place in 2014.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's the anniversary. It's to the day. And they're all just trying to ignore it until shit goes down.
And shit goes down hard. Yeah, the start of the movie isn't that bad, because when they start out, yeah, they don't have really much likable things, and you're sure they have trash on each other, but they're goofing off, they're having fun, they're laughing, they're not doing anything that would say, oh, we're not friends, or anything like that. And it's not until Val shows up.
Yeah.
Because they think that they keep getting all these weird messages, or Blair at least, keeps getting these weird messages and these stupid things. And
Jesus, fuck. Until you pointed it out to me, I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was just like in the background,
yeah,
and then it was going to come to life.
They
hear?
They think that it's Val who's doing this shit first, so they bring her into the call, and then all the shit happens around Val. She leaves and comes back, and she's just sitting there.
Yeah, she's sitting there with like a thing of bleach, and I thought she was going to, like, you know, chug it and like die.
Yeah.
And then, like, you hear the dog barking, and you're like, okay, it's getting the audio, but it's not getting the video. And then, so, Blair starts, like, calling her, and you hear her phone, and I'm still thinking, okay, it's not picking up the audio. And then he points out to me...
The phone is actually
is vibrating, and I'm like, holy shit balls!
And she's perfectly still.
Yeah, the video's, like, perfectly still, and it's so creepy. And then, shaboom! It falls.
Jump scare.
Yeah.
Then jump scare. But to the credit, that was actually very, very clever and innovative.
Yeah.
It was. Granted, we don't know what killed her. They were talking about a messed up mirror in the background and all this other stuff, but it's... Yeah, they start posting all the dirty pictures, and that's what happens, causes her to call, get off the Skype call and call the cops. And the cops actually show up later inside of, just after the jump scare, and you actually see them, like, marching in and trying to help her. They're calling it a suicide, and, you know, it's one of those things that really does work. When it doesn't work is as much as you like him when Ken dies.
Yeah.
This is when they know that shit is going down and something is wrong.
That was brutal.
Beforehand, they could say it was just a hacker screwing with them because it somehow got their information, knows that they were Lauren Barnes' friends. Yeah. You know, up to that point, you can say that. You know, buttons disappearing, they couldn't close things quick enough. All of that is just explainable by a really stupid troll hacker. And
what's a troll?
The stupidest line in the movie. What's a troll?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Ken is apparently very savvy at this thing, and he's trying to say, because the ghost is under the name Billy, and he's like, okay, Billy, we're gonna play your game. And it's like, Ken, what are you doing? Ken, question mark. And Ken, you know, typing. And the, what is it, the firewall thing pops up?
It wasn't Ken that was doing it. It was Mitch who put up the put up the game. He found a program and he torrented it to everybody real fast, and to install and delete any kind of Trojan or cookies or anything that could possibly have been used to hack into their computer.
Yeah.
And they put it all up while they're playing the game, which no one is acting like they're going to play the game.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, it fixes everything.
Yeah, for a bit.
Then everything starts up again, and they notice there's a video in Ken's room showing Ken. What the hell?
Yeah, it's like the camera's behind the grate or whatever.
It's like a laundry basket right on top of this camera. It's pointing upward, and when Ken stands up to
Ken's
move,
just like, you know what? Screw you guys. Home.
Yeah, he moves into frame, and everyone's like, whoa, Ken!
Ken, back up a little bit. All right?
Stand up.
And Ken, it's like in Spaceballs.
Yeah, he's like looking behind him. And he starts moving shit to try to find it. Which, can I just say, even for a fat slob, what the hell do you have on your floor? He's like pushing all this stuff. It sounds like he's got a big old thing of chainmail and he's wrapping it across hardwood floors.
So he picks up the grate and you just see him like staring into the camera, like not even talking, like what's going on or whatever. And then it like blacks out.
And
yeah. And then it like keeps flashing back, and it's like we had a joke where he like made like salsa or beans or whatever in the blender, and it was like fart joke. And fart joke. And then he like just has he's grinding his hand in the blender, and there's just blood flying.
It breaks the blender, cuts out, and then the next video starts up again, and he's got his neck in the blades moving in the broken blender. Yeah. Again, this actually kind of works. They did establish that the blender was in his room, which I would instantly say, why the fuck does this guy have a blender in his room?
Because he's a fat slob.
Apparently he's got chainmail on the floor, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the hand thing from the trailer. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. And the whole time, the videos keep like cutting out on everybody's sides as they're like rushing and moving like a real webcam would on a Skype call.
Yeah.
The grainy pictures are there. They don't all... They're not like freaking Transformers 4 where she makes a Skype call and it's like instant 4K picture.
Yeah.
She can move around without graining everything. It's actually a real Skype call.
Yeah.
Which, again, I applaud them for putting the money effort to actually get the real deal here, but we get right down to it. Again, it's just a found footage movie.
What did Rotten Tomatoes give this movie?
Right now, last I checked, it was at 70%.
What did Ouija get?
Ouija got 8. I think it's
8%?
I think that's what it's been sitting.
What about
at.
Lazarus Effects?
Lazarus has gotten a 24. I want to say. Yeah. I've been keeping track of them just to see how.
Like we said before, the end killed that one.
Yeah, the end killed that movie, and nobody in our audience reaction seemed to have seen that one.
Yeah,
it makes me mad. Ooh, Ex Machina's next week. I'm looking forward to that one. Now playing. Where's? Okay, Paul Blart. Yeah, see, 0%. Told you. Unfriended has moved down to 64% critic-wise, and audience-wise, in a weird turn of events, is actually less than the critics at 50%. Oh, and it's only an hour and 22 minutes? Huh. On the website for Megaplex, they have it listed for an hour and 34. There must be something else inside of it. Oh well, but yeah. So, why are critics eating this up? Because it's different.
Yeah, very.
It's a gimmick. It really is. And see, at this point in the movie, when the first two have died, the rest of them are freaking out, rightly so.
Yeah.
But then they start playing the game, which is never have I ever.
Yeah.
You put 5 fingers up and
someone says never have I ever da 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 da, and whoever has done that has to put a finger down, and whoever ends up putting their fingers down, usually you're supposed to drink. It's a drinking game. Mm-hmm. But Laura would kill them if they lost.
Yeah, so it's scary, it builds tension enough until they start doing this, and every single one of them starts to...
Never have I ever, what was it, fucked Blair or whatever?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's all like, you know...
It's letting out their dirty secrets everywhere.
Yeah.
And every single one of them immediately forgets that their friends just died and starts calling each other out for all the shit that starts coming up now. Like, Mitch ended up turning in Adam for
pot.
Yeah,
selling pot.
Selling pot to a cop. Which, and he's like sitting here, I almost had a record. My dad almost disowned me. And Mike's sitting here, yeah, almost. Guess what? People are dead over here. Get over it. Oh, have I ever fucked my best friend's boyfriend?
And they show a little bit of that video with Adam and Blair.
Oh, God. It's... Again, your friends just died.
Yeah.
Why do you... Let it out. Freak out after the fact. Get out of this alive. It's that simple.
We established that Adam is a gun-toting maniac. And yeah, we saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah, he has a gun, for whatever reason, on a fucking Skype call.
I'm gonna shoot you, Billy. I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, you're over the camera. And she's a ghost.
Why would you have a loaded gun over the camera? Here, I have a gun at my house, and I've used it for skits. Guess what? It's actually fake. None of these characters are redeemable in any way. They're all douchebags and dirtbags who backstab everybody, including their best friends. And Claire was at least somewhat... Claire and Mitch are likable. They're likable, but when you get right down to it, they're just as bad as their friends.
Yeah.
I can't like any of these guys. And when freaking Blair, when she... I said Claire a second ago.
Yeah, it's Blair.
Yeah, Blair. Whenever... at the very end, when they finally reveal Blair's shit, and I'm just like sitting here.
Yeah, apparently she's the one that took the video of Laura getting drunk.
She didn't
and
post
crapping
it
her
though.
pants.
She wasn't the one who posted the video. She took the video, then her boyfriend posted it on the internet on a pseudo account.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna get mad at her for taking this video. Fair enough. But her boyfriend took it from her, posted it on the internet without her consent, and... Okay, admittedly, she didn't do anything to try to take it down. That's bitty douchey. But again, it's just... They're all douchebags. They all deserved what they're getting for this cyberbully shit. Which I really do like that they did put out that, which is cyberbullying is bad, and that we need to stop it. And
yeah, we kept flipping back to this one page. It's like, ghost, what was it? Don't open posts from, like a ghost or whatever.
Yeah, from deceased, people.
Which we're getting, like, the not plot development, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, the exposition.
And it says the only way, exposition is the word I'm looking for. And so it says, she, like, scrolls down, it's like, the only way to stop this is to confess your sins.
Yeah, and on top of all that, most of the dialogue in this movie is them texting messages, about to hit post, stopping, doing nothing, maybe changing the message, post, nothing. And when they go away from the Skype post, or the Skype video call, and go to the other pages and things, the Skype instantly mutes.
Yeah.
There is suspension of disbelief, then there is fucking that.
Yeah.
And it's no. Just no. No on so many levels.
When we get to like we see the YouTube videos of Laura, I'm more interested in what's going on in the sidebar. I want to know if those videos actually exist. There's cat does backflip. Amazing. My cat watches me while I sleep.
You posted videos about me. You ruined my life. Now I will haunt you for the rest of your days.
Hey, look, a cat video.
Oh my god. It really is. It's a gimmick, and it's just... None of the characters are likable, and the things in the background are more interesting than the things in the foreground. It's like the King and I again. Don't get me wrong, some of this movie really works, but most of it doesn't. it just doesn't. It's not that entertaining. It's a cool little experiment for a horror film, and it did a lot of things new. Things that are not going to catch on, though.
Yeah. Still a better movie than Ouija.
Yes.
We had just as much fun as this as we did in Ouija.
Yeah, this movie had pluses about it, but ultimately it was a jump scare fest, and I didn't like the music either. When they clicked onto the Spotify links or the iTunes and stuff,
yeah,
and
the end one is just
the music.
all the same song. What song was that?
Oh, How and How You Lie.
Yeah, yeah, no, that was the first one. It was the very last one where they're all the same. That's like drive home the point that we're gonna get a jump scare.
No, the one where they're all the same. That was How You Lie. The last one that was playing, you like just see the little try button say, Connolly go away or something like that.
Yeah,
yeah. It's just one of those ones, and just like, okay.
Guess what? We were Laura. Spoilers.
We were Laura.
We get a jump scare at the end where she like slams down the thing and it's just black and then Scaw!
It's a Screamer video. It's a fucking Screamer video. That's all it was. That last jump scare was a Screamer video.
Yeah, it was about the point like after Adam died. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if we're looking in from Laura's perspective? We can't be from like it was gonna jump perspectives from everyone. I thought that was what was gonna happen, but no.
Yeah. There's just so many missed opportunities in this movie. For all of the good things that it was doing, it just, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend this movie to go see. If you want to go see something, go see It Follows. And there is a video coming. It should be out before this one. I'm still editing that one. I'm pretty close to being done. And then I'm gonna reshoot the video that I did for Paul Blart. God, I hated the first one I did. Yeah, don't see Paul Blart.
Don't see Paul
God,
Blart.
don't see Paul Blart.
He told me he saw Paul Blart.
And yeah,
like,
it's sitting at 0%.
Want to get into the trailers?
Trailers.
There are a lot of PG-13 horror movies coming out.
No, there is one trailer we need to talk about. Guess which director is back?
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan is back, baby.
Shyamalan.
When The Visit.
The Visit. Yeah. Guess what, kids? Nana's off for freaking rocker, and the house also might be haunted. That's what this movie is.
Can you please get in the oven so you can clean it?
I thought she was just gonna leave it. Will you get it in the oven? I'm like. And then she said to clean it. I'm like, oh, okay. She's trying to disguise the fact that she's crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Nana? No, stop! How do you think that was gonna go down? If she forced you in, fine. If you got in there on your own free will, that's on you.
Yeah, I mean, that actually looks kind of good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan going back to a low budget. He's gonna have to focus on camera techniques and actual writing, like he did back in the day when he wrote like Sixth Sense. I mean,
not Devil.
Not Devil.
Who says that?
Oh, we got two.
Two kings, one Jack. Who says that?
No, wasn't it three kings and no, three jacks, two queens.
Three Jacks, two Queens.
Three Jacks, two Queens.
Who says that? Crazy Toast Man.
And funny enough, he was in another trailer about the Antichrist that we got.
Yes. Was that Crazy Toast Man?
That was Crazy Toast Man. Talking to that one guy who keeps making into the side roles in Marvel movies.
Yeah, if it wasn't... Yeah, the suicide thing, sure, but you can't make, like I said before, it's the same rule. You can't make a movie about the Antichrist in PG-13. Somehow they got away with that. We might... I don't know if I'm going to be around. I'm moving to Phoenix here soon. Mm-hmm. So I think the last movie we'll see is Avengers.
And that one's going to be a fun video. Although we do have we'll have a few next week. Or not next week, but Thursday for this, so.
Yeah.
Ex Machina. My God, have I been waiting for that movie. Finally! Something to wash away that stench that is Chappie.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, we're getting way off base. So
Sinister 2.
Oh God, fucking Sinister. Oh, there's another franchise that needs to die.
Doesn't even.
And
shouldn't have been a franchise.
I noticed it. The freaking main character of this, he was the deputy in the first one.
Huh.
This is gonna turn into Saw.
Is it the same character?
It's the same guy. But yeah, the whole gimmick with Sinister is a haunted set of movies in which a demon possesses one child and forces them to kill their family after all of the previous movies have been witnessed. And kills them, films it, adds it to the collection of fucked up films.
Yeah.
And then movie ends with jump scare.
Yeah.
There could have been something good about that, but again, all the jump scares are telegraphed, orchestra stinged, and the only moment that had any interesting moments inside of it could have been really scary if the ghosts were making noise. They weren't making noise, they're just prancing about behind Ethan Hawke's character, doing absolutely fucking nothing. If they'd been making noise and disappearing before he looked around, that would have been kind of suspenseful and scary. He's reacting to actual things around him. No. So naturally, we have to make a second one. Sucks that we didn't get the Insidious Part 3 trailer. That one was actually kind of good. But yeah, horribly diverged off of the main topic of Unfriended. So I think that we should probably just wrap this video up. Final verdict again.
Netflix it.
Yeah, Netflix it. Don't waste money on this. It wasn't good enough to go see in theaters. How did Doug actually like this movie? I don't get it. Doug Walker, guy who plays a nostalgia critic. He put a video up, and I just opened it up to the first part just to hear what he thought, because he always says kind of like us whether or not he liked it or not. But yeah, he actually said that he enjoyed it a lot. And then how?
Yeah, the fans seem to be split down the middle. And we clearly are too. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't spend more money on it than I already did.
Yeah.
I bought both our tickets tonight.
I buy your tickets all the time. But yeah, so Netflix it if you're curious, but don't go see this in theaters.
Netflix it on Halloween. Invite the gang over. Enjoy a nice...
What's that? That's how I'm gonna end this. I'll put this on as a stinger with a little black clip, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna end this. So we'll see you all
next time.